I think the biggest thing with us was just offensively was penalties, doing the things kind of that killed ourselves. And I think don't want to talk about the past, but last week, I thought that we just put ourselves in bad situations. We played from behind the chains a lot with the penalties, and then with the 3 turnovers, it's hard to win. So I think as long as we can take care of the things we can control, take care of the football, kind of let our defense play the way they played today, we're going to be all right.
Do you feel comfortable? It seemed like you felt very comfortable in the game with the plan, made what you call a great game, and every time you looked afterward, you found what you were looking for.
Yeah, definitely. Felt comfortable all week with the package that we had put together as a group. Thought Nathaniel did a good job calling the game, like you said, and we made plays when we had the opportunity to. I thought up front they did an unbelievable job, both in pass protection and in the run game. I thought our backs did a good job, and I thought Mercedes obviously had a big day with 3 touchdowns. So anytime you get a guy like that, his size and his ability to run, it makes my job easy.
Is some of that short stuff checked down, or is that just one of the guys?
It was a little bit of both today. There were some that, the first read in the progression was the guy that was short, and there were some where, they dropped 7, 8 guys on a couple plays, and there's not a whole lot to throw downfield, so you got to just check it down. And that's something we talk about. If it's not down the field, let's take what they give us and get some positive yards. It's all kind of in an effort to, if we have to, make sure we're in a manageable 3rd down so we can convert.
Sometimes losses like last week and snowball on it. It's important to have that not happen.
Yeah, I think so, definitely. And I think, there's a bit of a stigma, around Jacksonville, kind of the here we go again type thinking. And, I think this group's different. I think the guys handled it differently. I thought the locker room handled it differently. I thought Doug was different about it. And never once it felt like that going into this week. It didn't kind of have that feel or that vibe to it. It was a totally different thing. And it was kind of more of, let's go back, let's get on track, and let's get back to playing, the kind of football we know how to.
Blake, did you consult with the other captains about pregame and what was going to happen and the communication with Shad, Doug, and Tom?
Yeah, we were kind of made aware of it, and the captains got together and talked about what we were going to do as a group, and how we were going to be unified. And I think Doug kind of came in and talked about it before the game, and we just wanted to make sure we took one unified stand. We wanted to be in it together. I think it's more important, and that was something that was talked about. When you do it as a group rather than as a couple individuals. So I think as a group, it was something that we wanted to make sure we took a stand on and did together.
Subsequently, we've seen quite a passionate statement from you and Sharp. What do you make of him standing there with you, linking arms, doing players?
I think it's incredible. I think anytime you get a guy who is kind of essentially running the whole thing, he's the guy that's in charge of everything, and when he comes out and leads from the front the way he does in situations like that, I think it's special, and I think it speaks volumes to the guys on the team and in the locker room that he's willing to not only back us and do everything from up in the box or from back behind, but to come up and stand in the front on the 50-yard line on the first international game of the year. I think it's pretty impressive of him and his character, and I think it speaks a lot, meant a lot, I know, to us as a team. I don't know enough about it. I've had bad Wi-Fi since I've been here, so I honestly didn't know anything about it until somebody told me. So I don't know enough about it to talk about it. I'm sorry.
How much is one last time to come home for you?
It's been incredible, it's special to come over here. I think, first off, to come over here every year and kind of figure out a routine. I think we have a little bit of an advantage there, being able to do that. We're used to the trip and used to figuring everything out. And then playing in the stadium and in this atmosphere is incredible. I think, right before kickoff when everybody started waving the Jaguars flags, it's definitely something that, you kind of get chills running through the back of your spine. So it was cool to see, and it's incredible to play here. I enjoy it.
How much would be for more games?
I'll play here as many times as they want me to, so I enjoy it. Thank you.
The last one, Sam. Okay. Does it surprise you at all that Doug Marrone stood there and said, coming to a Freddie Mercury concert, tribute concert here is one of the great experiences of his life? Do you know that about Doug?
No, I don't know who Freddie Mercury is. No, I'm sure it was a good time.